Elon Musk says people that don't take time to read and continually learn are happy with mediocrity. This is Trajectory, and I am Kelly Anderson. Back in 1992, I was a recruiter for a large trucking company in Missouri, and a friend of mine that owned, his name was Rick Crane, he owned American Truck Driving School out of Coldwater, Michigan. He said, "Kelly, the next time you're up here, I want to loan you a set of tapes." And he loaned me See You at the Top by Zig Ziglar, and then The Science of Personal Achievement, The Psychology of Success, In Search of Excellence, and all these different educational, you'd call them self-help, but they're also self-improvement type of courses. And one of the principles that I learned through those courses was to spend 30 minutes a day studying in your field. They said if you'll spend 30 minutes a day studying in your field, in 1 year you become an industry expert, in 2 years an national expert, and in 3 years an international expert in your field. Folks, I am living proof that that is true. The immediate impact of spending that time and becoming so knowledgeable in the industry was the fact that I got promoted, to safety supervisor, safety manager. I had then, to prepare me for director of safety, they gave me all the responsibilities without the pay or the title the last year that I was there. And I kind of double crossed them on that because I left. Because I had decided, I'd identified that I wanted to be president of the trucking company, but the person that was about to be president was too young. And by the time he got through being president, I'd be ready to retire. So I decided in August of 1994 that I was going to start my own company in January of 1998. And that had to do with being in debt and different things. And we'll talk about that in another video. So, how many people can decide they're going to quit their corporate job and then decide that they're going to be an international consultant and then immediately start getting paid by insurance companies and state trucking association, national associations, and other groups to do keynote speeches at their events, and then be hired by trucking companies to do seminars to their employees, and then do webinars that you invite the world to, and people pay fees to attend your webinars. I did that, and all of that was a result of the fact that I'd spent 30 minutes a day studying in my field. When you study in your field, it helps you to keep up on industry trends, on challenges, on changes, on best practices. It lets you learn from the best. And it gives you ideas because you'll see something or hear something, and then it gives you an idea of maybe another way that you should tweak your business. Because folks, it's not only to get into business, it's about staying viable and being in business. So that's why I believe that you should continue to study in your field. Folks, at this point, I'm actually starting another company. I own what was a new car Chrysler dealership. It's the building's 25,000 square feet, the property's 4.5 acres of pavement, and my son and my nephew are very interested in owning a dealership. So I'm going in partners with them. So here's the thing though, we don't know anything about running a dealership. Now, my son and my nephew have been buying cars for years, but they've just been doing that as a side hustle. We're about to put this on steroids. So what have we done? Well, we've already read 3 books from people, international folks that have built the best dealerships in the world, and outlining how to do it and the mistakes that they made and things that you should do to be super successful. I'm watching, and we're all watching YouTube videos from influencers within that space. One of those influencers is Lucky Lopez out of Las Vegas. That guy is an absolute rock star when it comes to dealership management. We're talking to other people that already have dealerships and different types of dealerships. and they're glad to share with us. So, folks, we're not starting from our level of ignorance. We're starting from their level of expertise. We're learning from the mistakes that they've made. We're learning from the things that they've done right. And we're starting from there and spending our energy to take it beyond. This is not going to be a dealership wherein we buy and sell cars locally. This is a dealership wherein we sell globally. We're going to sell cars and motorcycles and accessories and provide service, and open the facility up to automotive enthusiast meetings and such. I mean, just absolutely not your typical dealership. But we're able to do that, and we're going to be super successful at it because we're learning from the best. That's why I wanted to include this video on as one of the steps to starting your own business is that you've got to be an expert in your field, and this is how to become an expert. Spend 30 minutes a day studying in your field and never stop. Do not be happy with mediocrity. I'll catch you on the next one.